You kidding me right now? That death. That ending. That freaking ending. Chelsea's head on a spike. Or a pike. Holy shit. That's something I would see when I was looking at panels of Berserk. And when I see that, I'm like, oh my god, dude. Oh my god, that ending, man, is so sad. I don't know why, but they put the saddest soundtrack in this episode. The soundtrack was so damn sad. I don't know if I'm the only one that thought that. I mean, Bowles at the beginning of this, I was like, dude, that's fucked up, man. Bowles fucking dying. And the music was just so sad. It was just so sad, man. The music they chose was just, damn. The music of this episode, 10 out of 10 for the music. But the death, man, that death was very freaking gruesome. I mean, uncensored and everything, but oh my god. Chelsea, she got her fucking finger shot off. And then got her arm just flew off, and then she got shot through the back. And I'm guessing, as I theorized when I was watching the episode, her head got cut off, and then at the end we see it put on a fucking pike, and I was like, what's sad is Tatsumi had to actually see that. Out of all the people that Tatsumi was growing close to, it was definitely Chelsea. He was growing close to her. He actually was trying to respect her. I mean, the entire conversation's been episodes back. I mean, just those entire scenes had a lot of meaning. And then when you see this, it's just like, holy shit. It's holy shit, because poor Tatsumi has to see this person die in front of him, pretty much, or dead in front of him. He's like the first one to notice that Chelsea's head is on a pike. That's some fucked up shit, dude. That is some really, that's screwed up. It's just, oh my god. It's sad. Like I said, this is a very, very sad episode. It is a tear-jerking episode. All Chelsea fans are probably very upset right now. I mean, I wasn't the biggest Chelsea fan, but I loved her character. I liked the unique style of it. I mean, she was actually more of an assassin than any of the other assassins in Night Raid. She actually could, transform into different objects, transform into people, stuff like that. And it made me look at her as if she was a real assassin. And when you see this episode when she's dead, I'm like, fuck. And then the ending, what makes it sadder is she says she's got her, retribution after she dies. Like, she realizes she's getting retribution. I'm like, oh my god, the meaning in the words and dialogue in this episode had a lot of meaning. Even the episodes back, oh my god, the meaning and connections between this episode and that's amazing. I love it. But what really got me in this episode is when I saw Chelsea stab Kurome. I was like, fuck no, there is no way in hell she is dead. I said that. I did a live reaction, actually. I did a live reaction of this episode, so expect that up sometime later. I don't know if you all want, a full live reaction. I've recorded my entire live reaction, or do you just want bits and parts of the live reaction? It's just up to all of you Chibits. But I do have a live reaction. But anyways, in my live reaction, I was stating, like, how that entire scene with Kurome getting stabbed in the back of the neck, I'm like, no. There is no way in hell. The reason why I said that is because there is just too much left unanswered for Kurome. I mean, way too much left unanswered between her and her sister. This experimental drug that we found out about this week in this episode. We found out that the cookies she ate are actually connected to whatever drug is inside of her. I was actually very fucking shocked at that. I'm like, oh my god, so the cookies she actually eats is like, I'm guessing has some form of drug in it to keep her withdrawal symptoms down or something. Didn't understand the full effects of the drug, but anyways, pretty much with that entire scene, I was like, no, from a writer standpoint, you'd be shooting yourself in the foot if you were to kill Kurome right there, because like I said, the main title of the series is Akame got killed, so Akame, technically I guess you could focus on her, even though Tatsumi is the main character, Akame could be considered the main character also, and so since Kurome is just so close to the title character, I was like, no, there is no way she would die right now. There's just too much, way too much. So I knew that she was going to come back or something, some form or fashion. I actually was realizing it might have been her Tegu that would have brought her back in this episode. I was like, it has to be like her Tegu that brought her back. Like, I mean, her Tegu, since it can revive the corpse and stuff, maybe it has a reversal effect, it can bring her back. I was thinking something along the lines of that, but I mean, I'm like, okay. Now, finding out it was actually the drugs, the experiments that was done to her, and like you would have to crush her heart or detach her fucking head and stuff, just like completely kill her, I was like, oh my god, it's just really brutal. And that got me. It just shows you how strong and almost immortal Kurome really is. And the only thing I guess that could possibly kill her would be Akame's sword. I mean, since technically Akame's sword is a one-hit, one-kill, could it kill, Kurome in one hit? That's the question I have right now. And with this episode, we actually find out a little bit more about Leone. Leone can actually heal her arm back. From what I understood from the dialogue of this episode, Leone's arm can come back eventually. It's slow, but it will come back. So thank God Leone's not going to be an armless wonder for the rest of this series. Out of all the characters personally, she is one of my favorite characters. She is. Leone is definitely one of my favorite characters besides Katsumi. And, Esdes. Those are my favorite characters. And if Leone was to die this episode, I would have been pissed. Yeah. But, seeing her, how she is technically going to survive this, I'm like, fuck yes. But the episode, like I said, very good episode. I love the dialogue and, like, the voice on Kurome when she got brought back. That demonic voice. Oh my god, I love that. And I love the animation, that scene, that Aurora, the Dark Aurora. She looked like a fucking demon. I love it. I love that scene so much, and this episode did a really damn good job with its animation, its music. The music definitely set this episode up really good. Without that music, you wouldn't have had as much impact. I want to be straight out honest. That music made the scene so much sadder. And I enjoyed this episode. I cannot wait for next week. Beautiful episode. Hands down. Beautiful episode. It's sad Chelsea died. I'm going to be honest. It's sad that Bowles died. I'm sad that both of them died. I actually liked both of their characters. But, if nothing can be done, it's done. And we can't rewrite it. I mean, at the end of the day, we can't change it, so we gotta live with it. But tell me your thoughts on Chelsea's death and Bowles' death. I mean, which out of the deaths do you think was sadder in this episode? Did you feel like the entire Pike scene was very sad? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know how you feel so far about these developments that we just got in this episode. I love you so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe, and expect a live reaction in a couple hours. Chibi out.